Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm over here actually by the receptionist, Catherine here, because I'm going to be checking out the dispatch for all these characters here. Let's claim. Oh wait. Claim and claim. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to conduct some more surveys, because why not? Oh wait, do they want me to go there personally? Complete preliminary investigation to unlock, so I have to go there personally. Okay, let's do that very fast then. Originally I wasn't intending to, do anything else with this particular quest other than dispatch the characters, but I guess I have to go and take care of the specters that are at this location. I don't know how involved this quest is. It's possible that I'm not going to be able to do the entire quest if there's some kind of story event that occurs when I go to this place. Find clues. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to actually think that I should have been doing this quest all along. I thought it was just as simple as dispatching the characters or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Why does it feel like... Wait a second. Oh, it's over here. I'm following the whatchamacallit, the little quest marker, but it's actually in this little area here, according to the minimap. So I have to find this, and I have to light these things. And there should be one more. I just don't know where it is yet. Where is it? That's confusing. Okay then. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher to see. Maybe it's on one of these ledges here. May as well summon that again. Oh, no! I'm stupid.
Feeling a little off.
Whatever. I gotta wait for the, you know what? I'll just teleport to to the Statue of the Seven there. I'm already making all kinds of funny mistakes here. Hey, why is it acting like I should still be taking damage? I left that area. Okay, there we go. So I wonder if those, okay, they're still lit. That's good. I just gotta find... I've gotta find it. Is this it? Okay, that's it. Jeesh. Okay.
Yahoo!
Oh, this is unfortunate. There we go.
Gather.
What? Oh.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
For some reason, I thought I had D-Luke. I thought I was pressing the button for switching to him, rather. That's why I was like, what? I sometimes get D-Luke's command, like, for switching to him confused with that piece. If that makes any sense. Why did it... I think it shot the thing off in the wrong direction, which is very, very unfortunate, true. Sometimes I don't understand why Zhongli aims in the directions that he aims in. Okay. And these two are the last ones. I'll have to heal Fischl after this, but thankfully The healing thing is right there. And just go up to it. No need to teleport to it. At least I don't think so. So now they want me to go back to this place. Right here. Adventurers Guild. And then from there, I'll be able to go ahead to do the cat quest. Or at least part of the cat quest. And then I'll also focus on the character quest for the Raiden Shogun. I don't know if we'll ever actually meet her in this, but I'm assuming that we will.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Yeah, let's dispatch the characters very fast. Okay. Oh. A little bit hard to navigate that. Let's go ahead and put Amber and her on... where's the thing that tells you... Oh, wait. Okay, 1 out of 3. So that should be good enough. And then for the A ranks, I'll send her and him. I have to make sure that they're getting the max reward for it. 1 out of 3. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to be dispatching her and her. And then finally, I think that that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do for now. That wasn't too hard, I don't think. Now let's go all the way down here. And hopefully, this quest won't be too confusing. They want me to examine the offering box. And before I actually do that, let me see something. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know why it was showing like a little red, exclamation mark. Let's check. This thing's in a real state. Looks like nobody's come to fix it up. Forget maintaining it. We might as well make a new one. Well, let's head for that village quick. Maybe we'll find something we can use. Okay. And the village is supposedly over here, near this Statue of the Seven, and I'll always choose to go to a Statue of the Seven over any other kind of teleportation device, because you never know. If you've taken damage unknowingly, it's always nice to have this. Obviously I haven't, so the game's not having me heal or whatever. Well, here's our village. Let's take a look around. Treasure hoarders here? What are they doing? This is bad. We can't have them grabbing those materials ahead of us. I think that she said, let's go stop them. And I agree, let's stop them.
Think you can get away?
Oh, come on.
Order guide you.
It's ridiculous that... Why would Venti aim in that direction? Someone's been surrounded by monsters over there. Traveler, do something. I don't know what she said.
Picked the wrong test subject.
No more, please. We yield. We yield. What were you doing over here? Well, we were just trying our luck. Doing a little digging, Tell the truth. Wait, please. We'll talk. We'll talk. We heard from some people that there was a treasure to be had here on Saray Island, and that this island itself wasn't all that populated. So we decided to come over and see what we could find. But we really haven't found anything. This village doesn't look like it's been tended to for Archon knows how many years either. Forget treasure, we were hard-pressed to find a plank of wood that wasn't broken around here. Eh? All the wood's ruined? Then how are we supposed to find repair materials? Do you have a camp? Well, yes we do. What do you plan to... Does the camp have nails, wooden planks, and rope in it? Yes it does. But please, just tell us what you want. There's no need to speak in code. You've beaten us. So, whether you want Mora or treasure, it's all yours. Just please spare our lives. Actually, those things are exactly what I want. Huh? Then, well, please. Just go to our camp and take whatever you need. And what are you going to do? Well, we've got other things to attend to, so let's part ways here. Come on, lads, let's go. Move it. Paimon thinks that something... Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just go grab what we need. Blah, blah, blah. I can't keep up with their insane... You know, how fast the dialogue moves. Okay. It's all the way over there. Is there a teleportation device near there? No. Wait. Yes. I don't know why I said no, but there is definitely a teleportation device over there. Thankfully. Okay. And it's this way. I wonder if it would have been better if I teleported to the... No, it wouldn't have. Okay. Wonder if I can grab that. No, it's not worth trying to grab. I'm ignoring you. No need to fight. Oh, those are specters. This should be a treasure hoarder's camp. Let's have a look around. Where's the treasure hoarder camp? What? Leave me alone. Why did you insist on fighting me? Oh well, I'll get rid of it if I can. A little bit annoying that it's going up into the air like that, but okay. Come on, you. Oh, that's not fair. Look at that. The aggro dropped them, even though I was moving towards where it originally came from. Okay, I wanted to see if I could solve this puzzle, but clearly I can't. I mean, I might be able to a little bit later, but for right now I can't.
There's no way.
So,
another test subject.
Brace
These
yourself.
guys obviously don't know that we're just here for that stuff.
Time for takeoff.
I will have order.
Okay then.
By royal decree.
Search for the repair materials in the camp. There's one. There's two. Get the carrots and radish. And where's the third? Oh, there it is. There we go. Well, we've got what we came for. Time to fix that offering box. You're taking all this stuff, by the way. Paimon can't carry them to save her life. We can probably use these to fix that offering box. Jeesh. I'm running out of breath trying to keep up with what she's saying. Oh, at least I was able to read most of what she said anyways. That time. Let's go ahead. So this area really is all bright and sunny, which makes no sense considering that not too far away there's this giant thunderstorm. But okay. Repair. You start to repair the offering box. Well, this should do it. Let's report back to that crap, I couldn't read the rest of it. Oh well. But I know that he was talking about Neko here. Or not he, but Paimon. Or she. Well done indeed. This one acknowledges your efforts. This should be the first step on the shrine's return to its former bustling state. You are also free to offer Mori yourself, should it please you. As we agreed then, this one shall instruct you in the sealing of those rocks. This island plays host to 4 such stones. Hibiki once said that we were meant to seal a bird of most prodigious size. A bird of prodigious size. Hibiki said that the bird's strength was was a truly frightening thing, capable of singeing the fur off all the cats on this island. This shrine, too, is built to subdue it, so this one heard from her. Meow. The exact details escape this one, and it is a mighty shame that Hibiki is not here, or you could ask her directly. Yet this one still recalls the sealing methods for the, 4 stones. You must, meow meow. Hibiki said that the key to use the ropes on this rock and the piece of paper. Ropes? Paper? The paper on the sticks by the rock's side. Paper on the sticks by the rock's side must become the same as the papers on the rock itself. I see. You seem confused. Perhaps your comprehension is lacking also. Paper with paper and rock. Did you get that? No, now I'm even more confused. What is this? Some weird game of rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors. This one fails to understand. If your comprehension fails you here, have you any of those wooden planks left? This one will carve an image of what needs to be done. Sure. Neko carves a drawing on the wooden plank. If you wish to restore the warding stone's functionality and suppress the storm once more, you must find and touch 3 sets of paper charms hung on poles that correspond to each warding stone. You must recall the positions on each set of paper charms, and the number of paper charms on each pole. Oh boy. So, basically, as long as I remember the position of the charms and the number of them on each pole, then I just need to touch them in that order. There are also paper charms hanging off the warding stone itself, and the stones are split into upper and lower sections that may be rotated independently. Rotate the warding stones such that the number on the paper charms on the section of the stone that corresponds to the 3 poles matches the number of charms placed there. Once you rotate the warding stones sections such that the corresponding correspondence is perfect, the seal upon it shall be reinstated. Okay. I get a little bit more now. Now surely you understand, this is how one seals the rocks and where they are. Go now, and quickly. The shrine's maintenance yet requires this one's attention. Now that the offering box has been repaired, the shrine shall soon return to its former thriving glory. Again, you really are good with those claws. Small beans it was, really. Visit the shrine after some days. Once it grows busy around these parts once more, this one is certain that more humans will come to pay their respects. This one may yet require your aid again, then. Hibiki would be most gratified to see the shrine become lively again. Well, and that Domeki fellow, too. Meow. Okay. So they want me to go over to the warding stone that we saw before. It's the one that those 2 Adventurers Guild people were at. And they didn't know what to do with it, if I recall. We didn't know what to do with it either. But now, we have a better idea. I kind of want to give it a try before I move on to the character quest. I keep on saying Archon. Okay, I think I understand how this works. So the warding stone is actually divided into an upper and lower section, and it can be rotated. If we rotate it correctly, something might happen. And what is this correct rotation? I figured it out. Oh? You're back. We were just starting to wonder where you'd gone. Wait, seal? This warding stone needs to be sealed, you say? You tell of your experiences. A talking cat, you say? Guarding an abandoned shrine? And the cat told you how to seal the warding stones? That's just incredible. Maybe the guilds rated this commission's difficulty a little too low. Miss Eiko, this isn't the time to worry about guild evaluations. Look, the words on this wooden plank seem to have been made using claws. This is just incredible. Is the cat named Neko still at the shrine? Will I need to bring any greeting gifts when I go to pay there to pay respects? You know, like fish, cat food, and things like that. Taisuke, please. We need to seal the warding stone first. Guild commission, remember? Right. I'm sorry. Alright then, let's figure out how we're supposed to do this sealing business. But according to this wooden plank, it isn't going to be that easy. It seems easy enough to me. Okay, so this one is 3. This one is 4. This one is also 4. And that's all that I really need to know. I don't need to talk to them. I just need to do... I can't examine that. Sealing this warding stone is going to be difficult, and I'm also quite concerned about one other thing. Since what we're doing is sealing this warding stone... since what we're doing is sealing this warding stone to calm the storm, that means that something must have unsealed the stones in general at some point in the past. Whoever that is, they're responsible for this storm on Seirei Island. But who would and why would anyone do something like that? This is really troublesome. Definitely doesn't sound like something I want to get mixed up in. Perhaps it might be better to report back to the guild and request that they send some extra people back to investigate. So I'm supposed to touch the charms, okay. So touch that, and did I do something wrong? You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Okay, so I rotate the top, and I can rotate the bottom too. So, let's see. There's 2 there. There's 3 there. Obviously, I need to do this a little bit carefully because I have to make sure that it matches up with this as well. So let's rotate the top here so that, there we go. Now I'm getting closer. Kinda. Okay, let's rotate the bottom and then the top. Okay, that's obviously not right. Maybe if I rotate the top only has 1s and 2s. Wait, no, it has a 3. Okay, let's rotate the top until that 3 is on the other side again. Like that. There we go. Cool. I kind of got lucky there. I knew that I needed to have the 3 over on that side, but I wasn't sure about the other. Well, that's this warding stone squared away, right? And yet the storm hasn't abated at all. Looks like we've got to seal all 4 of them. That seems to be the case. Well, that Neko's already marked all 4 warding stone locations on the wooden plank, right? Indeed, let's go. Yep, let's do this. Could I at least go visit the shrine and see Neko? You can do that once the storm's gone. Come on. Oh, okay then. Okay, cool. So, what I'll do is I'll focus on doing this quest, you know, stopping the storm and whatnot in the next video, probably. Instead, let's go ahead and do the next part of the Raiden Shogun's character quest, which requires us to visit the room that we fought Senora in. And it was also where Senora and the Raiden Shogun were meeting. Or at least the puppet that the Raiden Shogun has. Okay, they're just gonna let us walk right on by. No problem. You'd think that they would be interested in stopping us, but I'm not gonna complain. I don't have to sneak in. It kinda sucked to have to sneak in at this point. I want to see something. Okay, just making sure there weren't any hidden treasure chests under there. Even though I don't really normally, or I haven't
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
I was gonna say, even though I haven't been really looking for treasures and stuff, I still like to grab them if they're easy to grab. Anyways.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
It'd be a little difficult to forge it.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Okay then. I wonder if, obviously we're not going to get into another fight with her because that would be excessive. So, okay, now I'm starting to wonder.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Maybe. But before I go to see her, better explore this room very fast because you never know. There could be something in here. Wonder if you can get up there. Wouldn't that be interesting? I wonder if anybody's tried it. I have the characters that can potentially do it. I just have to... Ah, crap. There we go. Now I need to just switch to... I can't switch them. Ah, crap. Let me switch to Zhongli game. Okay, fine. Okay, never mind. They don't let you go that high. That's unfortunate. I apologize. I wasted time.
How did you get in?
The people let us in.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put their minds at rest?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick? Or have you malfunctioned? Are you sick?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Okay. So she's referring to her puppet as the Shogun. That's interesting. And now I'm in this crazy place. Lovely. Don't make me fight you again, please.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
I agree.
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what she meant by forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You and Paimon tell A about the storm and something or other.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
I wish that I could have read that.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing. Or... yeah, so everyone was worked up over
Don't
nothing.
look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us, get a change of pace?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
It might do everyone some good.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
That took an unexpected turn. Wait a second, did Yai Miko ask us to do something like this? it's been a few days since I played, so I don't remember if Yaimiko asked us to have her come out. It's possible that she did.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air, and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Okay, I was just waiting for the dialogue to end before I started trying to make my way over there. Although I guess I didn't really have to wait that long. I could have started rushing there immediately. So, let's go ahead and see. Hello? I'm here. It says to talk to A, but I don't see her. It wants me to... No. What's going on here? Oh, a character... Okay, I have to do the crash course on Inazuma. Okay, so I couldn't do... continue the other, because I have to do this commission. This is no way to continue doing business. Is something the matter? Ah, I'm sorry. I was just a little lost in my own thoughts. Are you here to buy some clothes? The high-class silks from Liyue remain out of stock, but we still have the latest kimonos. You used to import material from Liyue? Yes, before we were often able to secure high-end silk from Liyue, such as those that the Feiyan Commerce Guild makes from silk flowers. But with this current situation here, we haven't been able to import that sort of silk in a while now. We've been having to rely on our existing stock to continue operations. Every bolt of silk we use here is one we're not getting back. Originally, I planned to design some novel kimono patterns myself, or use some new dyes to make new cloth and attract customers. But I can't think of anything that might be considered a novel pattern. Traveler, you've seen a lot. I'm sure you've encountered any designs you might consider novel. I wouldn't say so exactly. Ah, I see. This might be rather presumptuous of me, but could you help me ask other Outlanders about patterns that we could use? I'm the only one running Ogura textiles and kimonos at the moment, so I can't leave the store. If I want to gather information, I can only ask others to do it for me. Okay, when I say leave it to me, it's probably going to continue with the other quest. You know, the one I was just doing with A, or the Raiden Shogun, if you want to call her that. Leave it to me. Great. Let me think. You should go ask Miss Tang Wen and Mr. Ramsey. Perhaps they will have some new ideas. Okay. So... Okay, I still can't do that. I have to actually complete this entire quest. This commission. So once I complete this commission, then I'll go do the next part of the character quest before I quit.
What could be next?
So let's talk to her, Tang Wen. Ah, hello. I've been thinking about something and I didn't notice you. Sorry. So do you have any ideas for kimono patterns? Kimono patterns? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I just realized how short Aether is compared to other people. But if you ask me, I think books might look great as a design on a kimono. That's a weird design, but okay. Books printed on kimonos. Now that wouldn't be interesting. So she admits that it wouldn't be interesting, even though she suggested it. I just thought it was weird. Hello. Are you an Outlander who came to Inazuma too? Ah, we've become a real rare sight recently. So, do you have any ideas for kimono patterns? Kimono patterns? Haha, I'm not exactly an expert on that. But if I was to choose a design, I'd go with tea sets. Those would look neat on a kimono. A kimono printed with a tea set design. Haha. Now that certainly would have an Inazuman feel. Okay, I guess we'll go with the tea sets. Both of them are kind of weird designs, but I think that the tea set design could possibly work. So, did you ask them about it? I did. Great, so what did they say? Traveler summarizes everyone's thoughts for Ogura Mio. Books and tea sets. That sounds interesting. But how should we make them exactly? I need to give this a bit more thought. Thank you, Traveler. This information has proved extremely useful to me. Please accept these as a token of my appreciation. Okay. That's completed. Let's continue that. There she is.
Oh, is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh, the stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style,
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
At least until
Wait
it
a
all runs
second.
out.
Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
She's referring to Zhongli.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
I'm not sure what they're selling. Okay, it looks like some kind of food. I'm supposed to talk to Tomoki. And the game is... Okay, there we go.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
The milk is the only one that I actually really recognize. Well, it's not that I don't recognize the other ones, but it's the only one I've ever tried.
You see,
Obviously.
many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
I'm sure Paimon's happy. Hey, Paimon and Aether.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
I think it said something like Paimon and Aether had drank it or whatever, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Not after today.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
I seem to recall going to the publishing house at least once or twice. So it's all the way over there. And what I'm going to do now actually is probably going to be stopping the game right here. Because I don't know how much longer. Well, you know what? I'll do this one very fast, and then I'll stop after the cutscenes here.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Don't be nervous.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the "This Novel is Amazing" competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay, so... They want us... Oh.
How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who has trouble understanding what that means.
It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
I think that it's poking fun at some of the names that light novels can have, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really read that many light novels. And the ones that I have read can have really long names. I've actually watched more anime that's been adapted from light novels than I have read them, if that makes any sense.
Narrative device.
It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess?
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Oh, they want us to pick 3 suitable light novels? Read a Liyue martial arts story, read a reincarnation adventure story, or read a daily life romance story. So what, are they... Oh, life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer? Oh my goodness. This book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires to only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of this story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be a reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros, who see the protagonist as their enemy, are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey?
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Okay then. Read a reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Okay, this is gonna be weird. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he's become the Raiden Shogun. Oh boy. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. But after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from from his low self-esteem. Or their low self-esteem is actually what it said. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light?
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Okay then. Read a daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. Okay. This book is about the love story between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah! She has so much love to give. She deserves it! The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Who knows?
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Okay, this is going to be weird, but we can try.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
The martial arts story. You relate the story of life-made fighter when you just want to be a writer to A. Okay.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
Change is inevitable?
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change, but I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, Great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Okay then. So where is this scenic spot that they want us to go to? It's all the way up there. Okay, believe it or not, actually I am going to be stopping now. Partially, well, there we go. I'm gonna teleport on over to the, there we go. Where's this? Okay. So I'm gonna be stopping now right here in front of the Adventurers Guild. And then the next time I play, I'm going to go ahead and do the dispatch, obviously. You know, the next part of the dispatch, I don't know when that'll be. And then after that, I will continue on to do the next part of this quest. And then after that, I'll do the Ward and Sealing Stone quest. At least I think that's the order I'm going to be doing things in. It might change. I might do the Ward and Sealing Stone quest before this one, but I think that this one's almost done based on them taking a picture, but I could be wrong. Anyways, thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.